Welcome to Jones News, your news provider. Augustown better off with Dog Paw, says lawyer. Please remember to share, like, subscribe, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily uploads.
You feel about being free?
Freedom is a must. I'm just grateful for myself. Tomorrow.
Senior attorney at law Diane Jobson has dismissed as ridiculous assertions that a monster has been let loose on society in the wake of the acquittal of reputed gang leader Christopher Dog Paw Linton. The 28-year-old reputed gangster and his co-accused, Michael Allen, who were both serving 15-year sentences, were on Wednesday freed of charges of shooting with intent and illegal possession of firearm in the Court of Appeal and have both been released from prison. Both men had been accused of shooting at two policemen traveling in a service vehicle along Tavern Drive, St. Andrew, in April 2010. They had, however, denied the allegations at their trial, but were found guilty and convicted to 15 years each on the charges. The sentences were to run concurrently. Jobson, who had represented Linton during the trial, said that the system has failed but has right a wrong. This is ridiculous because for the past 6 years that he has been in custody, it will show that violence in the Augustown community has increased tenfold. The same with the gang activities and all that, Jobson said on Thursday. All I can say is that when he wasn't there, things were better off. And it's not a matter of a gang leader being let loose on society. It's a person who is the wrongly accused being vindicated, she said. Jobson added that Linton, before his incarceration, had helped to set up a basic school in Augustown, hosted Christmas treats for children, and had also organized a sand mining venture in the community. Everybody hears the bad version of who Christopher Linton is, and never the good version. How he's a community person, how he writes poetry and songs. The side that you hear about in the newspaper, about him being a gang leader, is not necessarily the measure of him, she added. Jobson said she had always felt that Linton would have been freed and praised lawyers Robert Fletcher and Patrick Peter King, who represented Linton and Allen respectively, for doing a good job. She explained that the main issue in the trial had been the issue of the identification evidence. According to the police, he was traveling at 15 miles per hour, and at 25 feet away, he saw 4 people at a corner where there was no street light. The street light was further up the road, and he claimed to have identified 4 people, she said. I worked out and showed them that the time that it takes our car traveling at 15 miles per hour to cover 25 feet is a fraction of a second. And somebody who comes under fire at nights is not going to be able to properly identify these persons, she said. Jobson said her client had always maintained his innocence, but acknowledged that his reputation had not helped his case. However, she said he is happy to have regained his freedom as he had been incarcerated at the age of 21. He is most looking forward to relaxing, spending time with his children, and maybe writing a book. He's a good writer, she said. Fletcher declined comment until the written judgment is released. Peter King, on the other hand, said that he had always viewed the appeal as credible based on the inadequacies of the identification evidence. The no-case submission should have been upheld, he said. Peter King said that the family of Allen, his newly freed client, was planning to help him set up a business. Allen had learned tiling and might also pursue prospects in that trade. On the blowback in some quarters to Linton's acquittal, Peter King said, the justice system is based on principles on the law, which is there to protect every single soul. Normally, people talk about what other people are supposed to get until the shoe is on their feet. Jones News, your news provider. Please remember to share, like, subscribe, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily uploads.